Peace and Power Tribe. I am Goddess Soul Flower. I am the CEO of Hana's Healing House. I am the co-founder of Goddess Girls Collective, and I am present. I love you all. Thank you for sharing space with me. Whether you see this video now or you catch it later, you're right on time. And I thank you for catching the video. I thank you for spending time honoring yourself wherever you find yourself on the self-care spectrum. Thank you. Okay. And if you need some divine tips and tricks to tap in, there's self-care baths, there's working with different crystals. You can always reach out to me and DM me if you have any questions. Or you can look on the website and book you a service, okay? If you want to tap in and go a little bit deeper with myself or one of our beautiful house members that are connected to Hana's Healing House, okay? So y'all, what I kind of gave in like a last video, I am tapping in with Lingerie Codes. And what this is I am tapping into my feminine energy. I'm tapping into my womb's downloads, and I heard loud as day that the ancestors want me to show up for you all in sharing these messages about goddess energy and our feminine energy, co-creating our realities and standing in our power and understanding our womb, okay, our pussy, that portal, that creative portal, and how we can use sex, our sex magic, our orgasm to manifest the life that we want. All of these things, all of these different details, all of these different elements infuse the vision of Lingerie Codes, okay? So what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna flow. So y'all, what the ancestors have been dealing with me with a lot is dating in the young goddess community, dating in the black community, dating in the single mother community, dating in the single father community, wherever you find yourself at. This is just the umbrella of dating and where we find ourselves. So this is my thing. My thought with this is setting the appropriate boundaries when it comes to dating is so very important. When y'all get ready to go get a job, they give you 90 days before they start offering you any type of benefits, any type of anything that shows you that they are securing you just the way you're trying to secure them. It takes a whole 3 months for a company, to give you what you need. Okay. And so then we find ourselves in these situations where we're wanting to be in these love relationships and we're wanting to embark in these partnerships with these people, and we're not giving them the time to figure out who they are or how they're going to show up for us, and we're not giving us enough time to figure out if they're even someone that we want to connect to and build a deeper bond with. So this is what happens, y'all. We have women who are already innately wired and created, like I said before, to serve and to nurture and to be there for men. This is what my perception is. When you connect masculine energy to a divine goddess, a goddess who's in her purpose, who's in her mission, and who's in her bag, you're automatically covered. You're covered under her prayers. You're covered under her abundance. You're covered under her blessing. You're covered under her lessons. You're covered under whatever she's covered under. We naturally assume the role of, I'm going to cover my partner too. Instantly, I'm going to cover this person that I'm dating. I'm going to cover. And so this starts that energetic pool of us women giving, giving, giving. Now you find yourself with somebody you're just dating, right? Or someone you're just spending time with. You're going masculine, right? This is a masculine energy. Now men are logic, okay? Some of them have been so traumatized from goddesses or women or whatever, that they don't even recognize when good, fulfilling, pure energy has shown up, right? That can actually elevate and help them move, into different spaces. And that's okay. But what happens is when you get a goddess who's in that pouring energy, naturally in her essence, and then you have a god who is in his lower self, in his trauma, well, what's going to happen is he's going to extract that energy from you. He's going to extract all your pouring. You'll feel like there's something missing when you disconnect, or like there's something being taken from you while you're present. It'll be hard to disconnect. These are those soul ties. These are also those karmic ties. And so all of that shit could be prevented if we just took our time with facilitating a relationship and getting to know somebody that we feel we are interested in. All of that can be completely avoided. we have to take the time to say, yes, this is somebody that I'm interested in. Yes, this is someone I want to explore something with, but I do need to take time with. Taking time with somebody outside of you shows how much you take time with yourself, family. It's a total reflection. You know what I'm saying? And then to get into another speed topic where we were talking about relationships. People exit out of relationships and they dog talk, right? The person that they were in a relationship with. As if you don't have the complete understanding that relationships are a reflection of you. If somebody showed up that was garbage, or however you want to, that person, where in you did that energy resonate? Where in you was that a reflection of you? You know what I'm saying? That's what the important assessment is. It's really internalizing why this showed up for you and how you can move forward in a way that will align you with what you truly want. Also, we have to be clear about what we want. We have to be clear. When we're dating, we have to be clear about what we want. You don't want to be the woman that wants kids and a husband to be dating somebody that doesn't want kids or a husband, or to be a husband and is not thinking longitudinal, because then you'll find yourself, like, I know somebody very near and dear to my heart was in a relationship for 13 years with someone who, she was a woman of marriage, she was a woman of expansion and children, and the whole time he wasn't. And I don't even know if that up until that whole time she knew that that was his angle or not. But the point is, how fucking heartbreaking, right? How heartbreaking for you to be that nurturing goddess and spend 13 years investing a relationship, family, a partnership. And men, I'm saying this for you too, because I need you to understand this. It's an investment. Your goddess is investing in you, whether you are actually titled up and clicked up as a union, or a boyfriend and girlfriend, or husband and wife, or fiance, whatever your little codes are, or whatever you feel. She's investing in you. So men, when you say you want all of these things to show up for you, and then you don't want to commit back to that goddess and create what it is that she's creating with you, you're draining her. And I need the men who are resonating with that message to just take some more time to figure out exactly where you are on your healing spectrum, to where you're so parasitic. I'm giving thanks for you, because this is the medicine, and the truth has to come out, that you're so parasitic, you're caught up in draining and taking from another. And sometimes it's subconsciously, because I was connected to a narcissistic God that had no clue that he was moving from his lower self. He had no clue that he was moving from a narcissistic space. I did, because that was my trauma. That was my that was my full circle experience, right? He was that full circle. So I recognized, and then I'm like, let me try to, work with this energy with you. This was a while ago, but, and that wasn't possible, because there are people who are here that are called to elevate the frequency, and there are people who are here that are called to pull from the frequency and tear people down. And that's the same thing with dating. We will get torn down, because there are people here who are vampires, who just want to take from you. And then there are people here that want to invest in you. The last thing that I'm going to leave us all with is what I've been telling, like, the last 5 clients that I've had, y'all, I kid you not, over the course of the last, I'll just say 2 weeks, just to put, I think it was only a week, but I'll say 2 weeks just to kind of put things into perspective. The headline of our conversation is the difference between a man interested in you and a man invested in you. There is a difference between interest and investment. Or a woman being interested in you and investing in you. A woman can be interested and just offer you up some pussy and occasional spaghetti. Bitches love the spaghetti, right? And then that's their investment, or that's their interest. I'm sorry, that's their interest. An investment from a true goddess is, what are your dreams? What are your goals? What are your visions? How can we plant some seeds of prosperity together to make what you're wanting to bring in birth into this 3D happen? And also what I'm wanting to bring. That's goddess talk, okay? And so this is a message for the goddesses to move into that energy. Sometimes we get so caught up in wanting more from men. Give me more time. Give me more money. Give me more kids. Give me more, give me a wedding. Give me the wedding ring. I've been your girlfriend for X amount of time. That we forget that this person that's reflecting that, not giving us more of whatever it is that we want, they are reflecting. I say that's the key word. They're reflecting. So what in you doesn't want to give that more? Or what in you is so caught to the ego that you want to control somebody else's experience and not allow somebody to be free flowing? Because that's not true love. You know what I'm saying? Love is free flowing. Love lets. be. That's the true essence of love. And so, you know, I guess the whole focus in this right now is to really call you all, my goddesses, to take your time. You know, don't just be opening up your fucking yoni portals to any on everybody who decides they are interested in you, because you're draining your life force. You're absorbing all of their problems, all of their chaos, all of their confusion, their lack of commitment, which directly relates to self-esteem and trauma and unworthiness. Someone who can't commit, it's not linked to, oh, I'm not enough. Women love to absorb that. Or men, oh, she won't commit, she's so all over the place, I'm not enough. Men start absorbing, feelings of unworthiness when they can't seem to grab a hold of a woman that they seem to want, or they find themselves on the spectrum where the woman that they want so much, they allow that goddess, because it's allowance, my kings, let's be real. When we, women too, when someone hurts us, it's an allowance. When they drain us or they whatever, however, it's really not a they thing. But when that's your undertone, oh, they did this, that's all it is. Okay. We have to take our time to really dig deep into ourselves and take our time with our relationships, take our time with facilitating these things. At least take a 90 day. I had somebody that I was talking to, and I told them straight off top, you got 90 days. And I didn't mean it like in a way to tell him. I mean, this was someone that I felt extremely comfortable with, to share with him my perspective of how I date and what I look for and the key things. Like, because I've caught a lot of red flags in my 29 years, you know what I'm saying? And I've overlooked a lot of red flags in my 29 years. And so it's important for me that I'm brutally candid and honest when it comes to expressing. And vulnerability is beautiful. Women, we need to get back to being vulnerable. Vulnerability is what helps our men open up to their sensitivities, which will help us have stronger foundations. We're so caught up in wanting to be emotionless and then convincing our men that they too need to be emotionless. Then where is the creation? Energy in motion. Where's the feminine? We have to feel. I tell all my clients, I tell all my sisters, my tribe family, I tell everybody, feel your way through. Feel your way through. Feel your way through that experience before you go out and waste your time with somebody. Feel your way through that. How does that person make you feel? You cannot judge somebody based on how they show up for you in that first moment. You know what I'm saying? Or even over time, because some people lose things over time. No one's ever going to stay the same. So in partnership, family, it's not, I want you because I want you to be who I want you to be. I want you because I see who you can be, the potential. It's I'm out here journeying, doing my work. I'm doing my part to show up and be my best self. I just, that's a reflection. You'll be then reflected with somebody who's out here doing the work to show up as their best self, which means y'all come together, and now y'all's mission is to continue to show up being your best self. And now you choose to do that with each other. There's no lack. There's no element of codependency. I say thank you. There's a choice. People used to laugh at me back in the day when I used to say that I want to be somebody's choice. That I want to be a wife. I want to be a husband. I want to be this. No, I want to be the choice. This is Soul Flower. This is Hannah. This is Flower. Whatever. My choice. Love is a choice. Developing yourself is a choice. Being your best self every day is a choice. Being vulnerable for love after pain is a choice. You know what I'm saying? Opening yourself up for that. All of that. And so it's just important that we take our times with that. We take our times with the way we are received by people and the way we allow ourselves to receive people. Frequent self-care breaks are important. Frequent time away from people is important. Frequent time to sit with yourself and really figure out where you are, what you're going. What you want, where you're going. Write some things down. All of that's important. All of that is you. All of this curates your life based on the way you want it to show up. Everybody don't want to be partnered. So this was for some people who want to be partnered and those who just don't, whatever. But for those who do want to be partnered, understand a clear, beautiful partnership first starts with yourself. What's your self-care looking like? How are you guarding and protecting your mental health? Are you showing up in your goddess energy for you every day? Are you taking time out to assess your spiritual well-being? Are you breathing deep? Are you moving from unconditional love? Are you honoring your body? Are you honoring your thoughts? Are you honoring your words? You know, there's so much that goes into play with. It's so much bigger than just I want a relationship outside of me, okay? And so that's kind of what this lingerie code is today, y'all. Take your time with yourselves. Everything you want wants you. Everything you want wants you. If you're not clear with what you want, then some shit that you may not want will pop up for you. For you to, one, get clear on what you want, or two, go through a lesson of, hey, this is something I've already experienced. It's a yes, it's a no, and this is now what I want. It's a reminder that you can create. It's a reminder that you can move differently. It's a reminder that you can invite something else in, and that you're in charge of that. Okay, I'm about to eat, y'all, because that's what it's time for. That's what it's time for. I had the best body scrub and body massage and chemical peel, seaweed peel, and I'm radiant. Okay, and so I'm sending radiance and love and peace to you all. Patience, trust in the process. Later tonight, I did have a collective reading to do for you all, and so I will be doing it on my IG live at Hannah's Healing House. It is for water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or a Mercury, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, tap in with me. Chiron as well. I'm being called to Chiron as well. So if you have any of those placements, tap in with me. I may have a message for you. If you want to book something personal, you know what to do. Get at me in my DMs, and we can align from there. But this is a collective reading. I'm not delayed. I'm right on time, and I'm honored to share space with you all. I am nothing without you. We are nothing without each other. Infinite love and light. Peace.